I think Kyle Kuzma is going to be an All NBA player next year.
Ooh.
I do. In my opinion, bro.
I can see it. I don't know about next year, but I can see it. I can see it coming. It's close.
It's gonna happen, man. We're gonna speak it into existence. But by the way, y'all, we are two Wizards fans, and I am Rome Jones,
and I'm Tron Jacobs.
Yeah, man. Two Wiz, we back. Let's get it.
Gilbert for three. Nice pass with a left hand to Trash for the and one. Deals to Gilbert. Right side clears out.
Varius. I mean, I say that though, right? Because I think I've been really impressed with Kuz since the whole deadline, man. I feel like that, he has really taken hold of this lead man, this lead dog role, with Brad being out and so forth. I just see him stepping up a little bit, man. Which leads into the first question that we have for today's episode, which is, what is that one Wizard that has really impressed us since the deadline? Since we got Trez and Dinwiddie, and since we, all of that locker room ish, all that stuff going on, it's over. Right. Who are you impressed by, my friend?
So my pick is actually probably going to surprise you a little bit. Uh-oh. I'm saying my man Gil.
Ooh! Ooh!
I wasn't expecting it, but
okay,
he's been playing really well lately. Not only has he been playing really well, I like his energy.
Yeah, man.
So I was talking to my brother about it because he's a fan too, and he reminds me of Jason Smith. So Jason Smith that we used to have was one of my favorite players on that team at that time because I loved his energy. He was always going to go out there and play. And he was going to play hard, right? So Sticks, you knew what you were getting from him. I feel like Anthony Gill's the same way. I think you know what you're going to get from him. I think that he's going to always put his best out there. He might make mistakes. He's still young in the NBA, so he has room to make mistakes. But I think that he has a lot of potential. I think that he's been playing really well for us since the deadline.
Hey, man, you know what? I ain't mad at that, man. I really think that I appreciate you showing some love to Gil, man. Now, for real, man, because he'll go a lot of games with those DMPs. You know what I'm saying? He'll be at the end of the bench. But if you notice on these broadcasts, no matter how much they're down, right? Like throughout all of the bullshit that they went throughout the season and stuff, Anthony Gill was one of those guys that was always positive, it seemed. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you looking at the games, and of course, they showing the bench. They always show the bench. You know what I'm saying? He's always got a smile on his face. He's always one of the first dudes slapping somebody's hand, coming back off the court. And it's good to see that a guy like him getting an opportunity and actually, doing well with it. And he's a good player. He ever since last year, honestly, ever since we got him, like since he's came up and he's been a solid contributor. He's always hitting a big shot. He's always, getting a big rebound or something. Like when you think that he ain't supposed to, he'll lock that. He fights. Exactly. He's a fighter. Shout out to
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Well, cool. Well, other than that, man, I guess I would say like an honorable mention. I'm gonna go with my boy Gilbert, man. We gotta show Gilbert a little bit of love, man. It's for sure. As far as like this young unit of Denny and Rui and Gilbert, I like it. I like this little upcoming three. You know what I mean? That we got coming up, and it's all draft picks.
Right.
All first rounders, you know what I mean? So that means something, man.
That's something to build off of. That's a good nucleus right there. You got an opportunity to really build something for long term when you get draft picks like that, right? Yeah, all of them able to contribute, all of them playing well. I think, I agree. Gilbert's definitely an honorable mention.
For sure. Well, to be continued. To be continued on that. And we'll see if these guys, continue to mature. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of continuance, we're going to continue. So, as we go on here, right? We're at the All-Star break. Right? First of all, before we move any further, sir, I just want to make sure that I give a big shout out to that trash ass dunk contest last week. All right, I just want to make sure it was hot garb. Okay,
it was so bad.
Like this face says it all. Says it all right here. Okay, but I just definitely just think that they just need to bring in real dunkers, bro. Like the ones that really do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like and just. These players, I just don't think they're gonna put that as much into it, and we're always just gonna keep getting this trash, bro. We're just always gonna keep getting it.
I'll tell you the issue with it, or the problem with it, right? So the reason the dunk contest was trash is Dwayne Wade. So how he messed up, I'm telling you, how he messed up. He got the real dunkers pissed off to where they don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Right. So they're like, what's the point? So that's the real dunkers are out. Now you got some game dunkers trying to do dunk contests. In game dunking and like flashy, like I'm trying to show you like this is what I do dunking. It's just different.
Yeah. It's just different. It's different, bro. And as much as I love Dwayne Wade, honestly, he's one of my favorite players of all time. He is my favorite player of all time. Like
absolutely.
I grew up as the biggest Wade fan, but he definitely fucked up the dunk contest. I agree with that, sir. Yeah. Well,
and it's tough to say, but it is what it is.
It is. It is what it is.
Why you think he ain't judging no more?
Because they know better, bro. Like they know, like they're to put this biased ass, like, yeah.
They put Dr. J back out there, Joe. Like, damn well he looking like, why am I still doing this?
Nigga. Why am I still doing this?
We got time for this shit.
Hey, so speaking of which, right? As we progress here, as we go through the break, and we know we don't got anybody in the All-Star break and all that good stuff. But beyond the All-Star break, we talked about this last week about like we think our boys still got a little chance to do something as we go towards the play-in. One of the big things that has came up throughout all of this recently is that KP, our newest acquisition here, is actually going to be coming back the first game after the All-Star break against the San Antonio Spurs, bro. What's your thoughts, man? What you think? Like, what's your prediction on what you think this is going to look like?
So I'll start like this. So I'm excited to see how we play with him because it'll change our game. It has to change our game, right? We've never had a big man of his skill level in this generation, right? So it has to change the way that we play a little bit. I like in the interviews that I've seen with him how focused he is in actually coming here and doing something. Like I heard it from his own mouth, he expects to make the play in. So I'm excited. I think that we have an opportunity to see an exciting game against the Spurs. Not exciting as in flashy, because we know that's not the way that the Spurs play generally, but exciting as in this is the potential of our team moving forward, right? Being able to see what our team looks like. I mean, obviously minus Brad, but seeing what our team looks like with KP in the rotation, seeing how they look with KP playing, with Bryant playing, and with Gafford playing, seeing how they build that rotation. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what Unseld has up his sleeve. I think that he has to have something, knowing the quality of player he's got. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. But I do think he's going to come away with that dub.
No, I agree. I definitely agree. I think that we should come away with that dub, because the thing is that we're playing really well right now. Mm-hmm. We're playing so well right now. I'm talking about to the point where if Okay, matter of fact, I won't say so well. It's so well in comparison to where we were beforehand. So I think with him coming into it and him, being on a high, just the way that like you said, that he's been talking about, coming in and playing for the play-in and still trying to be competitive. I think that the arrow is pointing up for this team. It just really is, and I think that in comparison to where they were with the youth that we still have on this team, I think that is the biggest piece, bro. Is that we didn't lose any youth. Like out of all the pieces that we lost, there were veteran pieces. There were pieces that we brought in that didn't work out, but we did not lose the youth. And these guys are still hungry. They still want to grow. And hopefully KP, who has been known to, have a little bit of an arrogance to him, from what some people have said on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna get humbled here, or at least he should get humbled here. I feel like because coming into a role where your star players down, and then you got another player that is coming up and ascending like Kuz, and then you got all these young players. It's just, to me, it bodes well at full potential. All right, full potential. At full potential, this can be a dangerous team. Okay, I mean that 6'9" lineup, man, of Rui and Denny and Kuz is what, and then you throw KP in that.
So, just imagine when Brad comes back and he for whatever reason gets his shot back, because his shot has been off this year. So if he could shoot like he has previously, with him, KP, Kuz, I think next year Brad comes back. It's about to be a boy.
Brad, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like
the
league gonna be looking like damn. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be real. A lot of potential. I can't wait. But other than that, man, to be continued. We're gonna be every step of the way, y'all. Providing this platform for everyone to be able to share their thoughts, their opinions, to be able to vent about the fandom that is being a Wizards fan. You can always follow us on IG or on Twitter at 2WizardsFans, or you can hit us up, man. Hit us up at 571-572-0977. Hit us up, call us, text us, leave a voicemail. We want to hear from you, man. We want to know, all right? We want to know what's on your mind, all right? This is what this platform is for, man, and we are powered by the Varius. So, with that being said, man, let's get into the fun part of this episode, man. I'm excited, so let's go. So, look. So, AI and T-Mac the other night, man, for All-Star break, they did the first, I'm hoping, of many highlight versus battles, all right, between him and AI and T-Mac, and it was pretty cool. I don't know, did you get a chance to check it out?
I saw some highlights from it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, though.
Gotcha.
Kids don't let me watch TV all the time.
Hey, understood. I know how that go, but it was a good. It seemed like it was a versus battle. If anybody who watches versus, you know what I'm saying, y'all know, like, it can be a little ratchet, you know what I mean, and all over the place a little bit, and it had that vibe, but it was still cool. In my opinion, I feel like AI won. I was rooting for AI. Shout out to VA, 757, all of that, man. And yeah, bro, I think that got me thinking, we need a Wizards versus battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got some dogs, you know what I mean, that have played for this organization, man. And that got me thinking, we should do Wall versus Arenas, man. Wall versus Arenas. The highlight versus battle. Here today, right now, T. We're gonna go through it right now with y'all, man. So who do you think we should go with first here?
So I'm gonna say for our younger fans, maybe we start off with Wall, because he's maybe a little more recognizable. For the people in our generation, our age, they're going to know both. They're going to be excited for both, and I'm cool with that. But just in case we got any young folk out here, we want to make sure that we get them engaged early, right? So let's go ahead and start off with Wall.
Hey, man. Say less, bro. All right, so look, man. First up here, yeet! Oh! 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 It was the dunk contest back in 2014, man. This play was so dope to me at the time, bro, because you know what I mean? We got to see G Wiz on a national stage. It was John Wall. Look at this. Yes! God!
And be mindful, that's out of your point guard.
That's your point guard, bro. Your point guard jumping clean over this man. Like, and the thing about it, look, he went up with it. Like, it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting, man. Hey,
I remember it vividly.
I still miss that guy, man.
Absolutely.
Man. But then, you know, our boy Arenas, he had a little bunnies too. He had a little bunny. All right, so this one way back when LeBron was a little pup. Look at that there baseline on him, bro.
On your head.
All on right. That was a classic, big classic, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, as we go back to Wall and so forth, you know, we know Wall got the bunnies.
Yeah.
But he got different bunnies. All right, he got like helicopter bunnies, bro, and everybody, like, y'all remember this play? Like, he straight abused Matt Barnes on this thing, dog. They gonna slow it down, bro. They about to slow it down. Look, why you do him like that, dog?
Matt Barnes looks so lost. He thought he was gonna get a charge or something. He did. Was so lost.
And look, he had the positioning. He did. He was outside the circle, everything. He was about to, he was about to take that Jake, bro. And the Wall.
And Matt Barnes go hard. He was probably hella mad after that.
Had to be, dog. Had to be. Like, what is this Fugazi ballerina shit this man doing? Goddamn.
Right.
But nah, hey, he was a nasty man. But look, Arenas was nasty too going to the cup, man. And this one definitely shows that in this throwback here. And he was so clutch, bro.
Clutch.
Like he wanted the ball. Look at this. He knew what he was doing. He knew he wanted to go to his left, bro.
He said, this is what I'm going to do. You're not going to stop it.
And then threw it at the top of the glass, bro. Like at the perfect point, man. Look at that, man. And with the content. With the contact. Like, come on, bro. Classic. But as we go into the last round here, though, bro, I just want to just have y'all keep in mind that this play here that we about to take a look at is probably is I'm gonna say a solid is the greatest play in franchise history. And I feel like that. I remember this play vividly. I screamed to the top of my lungs. I mean, look at this. Like, you knew he was gonna take this shot. And Wall ain't even a shooter.
They could have called that foul.
Yeah, they should have actually. Yeah,
they should have called that foul. Got us a couple more points. Like, give me my and one right now. And I like what you just said. Wall wasn't a shooter. Wall was not a shooter, and he drilled that jump directly in somebody's face.
Exactly. But Arenas was a shooter too.
Like Arenas was a shooter. He's
like a sniper. Yes. And this was one of the first classic game winners, playoff game winners. Against the Bulls in that classic series, man, right over Kurt Heinrich. That was just disgusting. He just said, he just knew it. He just knew where he always wanted to go. Stop, pop.
And be mindful, Kurt Heinrich was a good defensive player.
Yeah.
So you know how good that shot was.
Man, shoot. Well, that was the highlight versus, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed it just as much as we did. Let us know what you think, man. We want to know from y'all who you think won. All right, hit us up. 571-572-0977. Give us a text, call us, let us know, man, either down in the comments as well, or you can let us know on our IG as well, man. We're gonna make sure that we get a lot of good commentary going back and forth on this one, man. Our boy Wall versus Agent Zero. Classic.
That's a tough one. That's a classic battle right there. That was a really good pick.
Hey,
for sure.
Till we continue, we'll make sure we do another one. So, with that being said, folks, we are right at the end of our episode for today. For your boy Rome Jones,
Tron Jacobs, we're just two Wizards fans, and we appreciate you.
Always.
Keep tuning in. Keep on tuning in.
Please!
We need you.
Look at my lip. Look at my lip. Later, y'all.